We just got done with a recess, right? That was the thing. The judge was like, we're gonna take a recess.
Oh yeah, I think so. Mr. Naruto. Or Horhoto. What on earth were you playing at just now? Or rather, what on earth were you playing at all along? My amazing hypotheses, they've been picking holes in it from the start.
Sorry about that. I'm trying to get you acquitted.
Yeah, but you promised me. What did we promise? You said you'd prove that, Drakid explosion was an accident, not murder. Okay. You keep my precious invention from falling into anyone's hands. But all you've done so far is try to undermine me.
Because I'm trying to get you acquitted.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I did make you promise. I mean, I made you a promise. I also made you promise. You're right. I said that I'd believe in you and fight for your freedom to the very end. But I also told you I was no scientist. I don't understand what your hypotheses, because you're a dumbass. The fact is, there's an undeniable flaw in your logic, isn't there?
Oh, the fighting word. Glad you running through some equations. Yes, you see, it's because my work is incomplete.
Perhaps it is. Nevertheless, a man died as a consequence, didn't he?
Oh. Oh, no. You're right. You're so right. It's all my fault. I have no right to blame you for my failures. No. I'm a disaster, not just as a scientist, but as a human being. Hey.
Well, that might be a little over the top, but have you tried drinking Red Bull? It's great. You should just fly on out of here.
While we're on the subject,
Red Bull?
Red Bull. What about Brock? He's being awful.
Claiming his old university friend to be murderer, you mean?
He's a disaster, not just as a prosecutor, but as a human being.
I mean, he told you, but
no,
okay.
Wait, he's the Reaper, isn't he? Perhaps he's not classified as a holistic human anymore.
Glad that's cleared up.
I'm so concerned.
Can I double check something with you?
No. Yes, what?
The machine and demonstration you prepared, they were based entirely on your hypothesis, I presume. There was no trickery involved, like Red Bull wings?
I draw the plans for the machine with my very own hands. Every line was painstakingly drawn with the firm belief that science is only future. Science is only. Oh yes, it's true that my process hasn't reached maturity yet, but please, Mr. Naruto, you must believe in it.
Believe it.
No, Ichigo, no.
I say Red Bull, but I have no Red Bull. I have tea, Professor. I understand.
Bailiff. he's
like, my name's Bailiff.
Yeah, the prosecution. When this is ready to take the stand, the court is about to be in session again. I am Bailiff. Make your way into the courtroom, please. Other Bailiff.
Oh no. It all hinges on that demonstration. If the professor hypothesis is sound as he claims, it leaves him as the only person who could possibly have killed the victim. But on the other hand, Mr. Sholmes is adamant. Echo in time. A practical interpretation is necessary.
Oh, okay, sure.
Such as is attempted by the professor at the great expedition is quite impossible.
I think we're crazy.
Yes. So really, what should I be trying to prove here?
That a cat should stop purring.
Mm-hmm.
Does 11 a.m. still early? In the name of Her Majesty,
you were in my soul, son. Did you move your mic?
Sorry. Yeah, he probably did. I didn't notice. Is that better?
Read.
Oh, I hereby...
Okay, yeah, that's better.
Okay, there you go. Reconvene the proceedings of the court. Yeah, he must have moved it slightly. I didn't realize.
Yeah, because you were in my soul.
Good. Cancels for the defense in the soul. Are you ready for the new witness to testify? Are you ready?
Are you wet?
Ready, my lord? Oh no, my lord.
As the fence, my lord. Yep.
So, Lord Von Sykes, I believe these next witnesses saw the demonstration on the day in question with their own eyes. On the day with their
I have
own
eyes.
Indeed, they did. As luck would have it, one of them is a police detective. Oh no, not a detective. So the testimony we're about to hear is considered highly reliable. I doubt it.
Perfect. A detective of all people. It's gonna be Gina, isn't it?
The prosecution's stance remains unchanged. Though, and entirely the demonstration on the day of question was really sound.
You might have to move it a little bit again, because it does sound a little bit in my soul. Like as a...
Consensusly, Ichigo, stop moving. The soul person of the opportunity to have committed this act of murder.
Yeah, because it's a bit muffled. A little bit.
Now it's muffled?
Yeah, it's a bit muffled. What the fuck?
What the fuck? I didn't even really move it.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened. If it's like moving on its own or something. But to me, that's how it sounds, but...
But is... I mean, I also am stuffed up, though, so...
Okay, that sounds a little bit better, but... I don't know if I'm just hallucinating. I might be hallucinating, but who knows?
Okay, hold on. Ichigo, I'm moving you out of the way, so you stop interfering.
Yes.
Is the only other individual to have been present on the stage at the time of the accused. Okay, thank you, counsel. The prosecution's position is clear. So bring forth your witness now. Bring forth your dead. Bailiff, show the witness in.
Bring out your dead.
The witness who probably did the incident on the day in question will clarify the question. The truth.
Okay, the truth.
The truth question, apparently.
Oh.
Oh.
It's a balloon, man.
Okay.
There is Gina there, okay. I want to play the little orphan child.
Okay, you play the little orphan child. I was wondering. Hold on. Now my fucking nose wants to be drippy.
Daddy made me eat porridge, and he didn't buy me a parody.
No. How dare. Witness, state your names and occupations for the court to hear.
Yeah, Balthazar Loon.
Okay. My name is Balthazar Loon. I am very, I would say I am the
impresario
of all the hot air balloons in the vicinity of the Esperimento stage. Okay. Orphan boy.
Oh, he's German.
Yeah, I was wondering.
My name is Wilhelm Gosses Sigmunds Ormstein. I have come to see the great expedition all the way from my home in Bohemia. Oh, he's Bohemian, okay. Take my money.
I don't trust it.
I am very rich.
Inspector Legina Lestrade. Legina. I'm Legina now. Gina Lestrade. Scotland Yard. I am a great detective. Even Sherlock Holmes agrees. Okay. I lost my I was on security duty at the exhibit, and I got to go in one of the balloons. It was amazing.
Gina, again.
Yeah.
Let me move my invisible strap up on my arm. But she did mention that she's been the disaster from She's seen the disaster from the hot air balloon, actually, didn't she? She's been the disaster.
She is a disaster.
And she clearly loved every minute of it.
Okay, there were 3 balloons flying near the public exterior stage with the incident occurred. 2 of these witnesses were the one with such balloon at the time, and we saw events unfold from the skies above. You make it sound like they were in the clouds. It was only an altitude of
Circa
60 feet, very low. Oh, yeah, I can't see nothing if you fly too high, can ya?
60 feet, about 18 meters then.
Yeah. Thank you for your instructions. Now you will give your formal testimony for the court. And one of you kindly describe exactly what witnessed, especially these of you who had a vantage point above the stage. It wasn't terrible. I am only grateful my balloons were not damaged.
Fuck your balloons.
There's huge bang from the stage, and then the next thing, another bang in the sky beside us.
And from amidst the smoke, a cage appeared out of nowhere.
The cage. It fell from the sky like a stone and crashed into the crystal tower. I didn't get to look inside the cage, but no one went near it after it crashed into the tower.
Give me another balloon, bitch.
Most extraordinary collective note, I must say.
Could I just clarify something? Is it true that Red Bull actually gives you wings? There's a detail in the witness's testimony that I have not heard any mention of it until now. Specifically, that there were 2 explosions.
Yeah. Well, precisely the 2 explosions is 2 separate places, yes. So when the demonstration began, the balloon carrying 2 witnesses was around here. And there are balloons in the air nearby at the time carrying other passengers as well, to be clear.
Ba-doom.
Then as the power was supplied to the machine for the demonstration, first explosion, then so-called bird cage that contained the victim disappeared from the stage, and a moment later, boom. Second explosion occurred directly adjacent to the balloon carrying the witnesses. The bird cage appeared at the site of the explosion, suddenly about to fall down into the crystal tower.
I was very surprised. Suddenly a cage appeared before my eyes with a person inside. The blast was so hot, but I didn't want to miss a thing, so I kept my eyes wide. Blue.
Yeah, another balloon.
I still have lots of money.
Precisely, who is this Kirsten Fit? I am told he's a young noble of Bohemian royalty.
No, he's a young orphan of Bohemian royalty.
Apparently he disguised himself in order to steal
Unnoticed
into the Great Exhibition. I thought he was going to just steal things.
Yeah, I am here in London on a sightseeing trip with my elementary school.
Where we will have the benefit of the child's point of view in the testimony. He's a little bitch, you should kick
Do
him,
we
baby.
really need that? Oh, hello. Then I remove my mask. This is what I look like.
Ah, yes, I see a delightfully face, are you sure?
Yeah, everybody says so. I have money. Great disguise then.
The point is, the testimony of these witnesses further is a fact for the court. Namely that despite any in the explosion and
Instantaneous.
Instantaneous case was suddenly just mounted. Yep. And furthermore, that until the arrival of the police, no one across the tower were the victim call.
Okay.
Huh. Therefore, only the accused who was with Mr. Hazen on the stage could possibly have committed the murder. No. Yes, thank you, Counsel. The prosecutor's views on the matter are quite clear. So, the defense, cross-examination now.
Yeah. I feel like I have to sneeze, but it's not coming.
No.
Okay. He's grateful. Yay. Okay. Should I just question everything, I guess?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Unless one stands out more.
They kind of all have their own peculiarities.
Yeah.
There were 3 balloons, and then one popped. Yeah.
DC, roll 3, yes. Less, what?
Bellissimi Bambini.
Bambini. Okay, you say words.
Yeah.
Very, very popular, Senor. Some people will pay £10 for one ride.
£10? That's more than what my mom weighs. It's £20 a month. That is my pocket money. Girls have all the luck.
I got up there for free. I did. Paid in the old work. I work for Her Majesty's Police Card, you know?
She's so happy. Detectives have all the luck.
Oh, yeah.
If they're so popular, why would you only be operating such a small number of balloons, though?
Because if I have too many in the skies, they could crash into each other. The operations for the balloons were decided by lots, with each operator manning a particular area. The zone above public experimentation stage is the most profitable. God, the other personnels, they'll hate me. Okay,
I think he's Spanish or something. I wonder.
Yeah.
Or pretending.
Yeah, it has a clear picture of the routes for the balloon rides of the expedition.
Yeah.
Perhaps I said expedition, not fucking PlayStation. Perhaps we could hear more about what you actually witnessed of the incident. Right. I can believe it, my lord. Okay.
Next thing there's not big. So you actually saw the incident happen from above in there with your wings of Red Bull.
Yes. It's amazing what detectives get to do. I'm telling you, Oda, fucking Oda, being at lawyers of Mug's game, you should join the force and we can go flying together. Okay.
You know me so well. Yes, well, anyway, could you tell us exactly what you did? You saw, what do you think?
Everything. We saw everything because we were up above it all. The high up. That dodgy code climbing into the cage and the dodgy professor pulling at all the levers. And that's when it happened. That's when there was that massive bang and the cage disappeared just like that. You were describing them out. But the subject's body was composed by the electricity, I believe.
What?
I didn't know what to make of it. But then there was another bang right in the air. I looked around and there was a huge, great fireball. Oh,
Jesus
God, next to us
Christ!
in the sky, and there was nothing up there.
There was a jump
before.
scare.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Child.
Master Gods, does your memory of the day differ? I'm gonna suck my thumb. My teacher at the elementary school said that when you meet someone for the first time, you should always use the full name. Yes, what was it again? Wilhelm Gottfried Sigismund or Ormstein. I summoned a demon. Just the 4 names then? Point is, do you have something to say? Something to add in response to Detective Gina Lestrade's last remark, perhaps?
Wait, get right here. It's Inspector Lestrade.
Why does everyone have to have a problem with how I dress him at the moment?
'Cause
That is not what I saw. Oh? Yeah. There was a second explosion and it was right beside our balloon, that is true. But I'm sure...
which one? What I said in it? 1 minute there was nothing, then there was the next a massive explosion.
My teacher at elementary school says that when someone else is speaking, if you are rude enough to interrupt, you will have the most awful life imaginable. Are all Bohemians brought up to be so full of joy? This may seem like a dumb question, but is Bohemian German like a German thing, or is it French? Because it's kind of... the way that they worded these words is kind of a little bit German and French at the same time.
I know, but I mean, yeah, it might be.
And
I know.
I feel like Gotts, his full name is German, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't remember. They probably is very,
Just before the second explosion happened next to our balloon, I clearly witnessed a green balloon flying in the sky. A green balloon.
Sorry. Yeah, you what? I never saw nothing like that.
Hey, mate, you what? Well, I did. I saw it, and you can't say I didn't. I will complain to the council. I will cry and scream. My testimony is the truth. I am a whole infant. I am a prince. You cannot say it lies. That is not allowed.
Playing the bleeding royalty card, are ya? Typical.
Says the orphan who likes to remind people she works for her Majesty's pleas.
Yo. In that case, young man, I must ask you to in your formal testimony. In the interest of cordial national relations between Great Britain and Bohemia.
Okay. It was not the skies that exploded. It was a green balloon that was next to ours at the time. Okay.
Objection!
Okay, why is it working now? Like, what the fuck? Mr. Loon, I almost called him Dr. Loon. In your testimony, you said that 3 of the balloons had operating time. You were timer undamaged. Or something, I don't know.
That is correct. If they had been caught in the explosions, it would have been terrible.
I wonder, he might know about this.
I think it would be the part of the balloon about the place of the perfect of the envelope.
Sorry, the envelope.
Pardon, that is the large brown part of the balloon which begins filled with hot air. It is made of a very thick fabric lined with rubber. You do not want it to rip when you are in the sky.
Just as I thought. This piece of cloth was found near the stage. In other words, as Master Gods testified, the green balloon did indeed explode that day.
Shenanigans.
If all the balloons in the sky above the experimentation stage belong to you, Mr. Loon, then your statements... Oh wait, then your statement that they were all in damage clearly contradicts the evidence.
Yeah, no.
No balloons for you. It's a balloon!
Exploded. Oh no. Oh my.
Oh, what are you doing with your cards?
My cards. What's my
cone.
cards? I have cone. What do you want, old man? Objection. And instantaneous did occur, but after the explosion of the stage. Okay. Point of materialize and shifted to a location occupied by a balloon. Causing the balloon to explode? Yes, it's possible. An unfortunate traffic accident, as it were, but it changes nothing about the horrific effect. Okay, it does. This I cannot accept.
Why not?
You are suggesting that I am a liar?
Yes.
That person's died in a blue neck?
Oh my god, I just noticed his helmet hat thing.
Yeah, oh you did?
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Oh my god. There's no need to get fired up, Mr. Wayne. The victim was a soul entity that day. That's right, and I prove it. Because Arlene is not a liar. There is no such balloon in the sky. It is non-possible.
You're saying it's impossible? Why?
This court has more important matters to discuss than the mermaids. The mermaids that were operating that day in the sky.
Flying mermaids.
Oh,
I.e.
Yeah.
And we can't ignore the fact that nobody appears to have known anything about this other balloon until now. My lord, the defense calls for further testimony from Mr. Loon.
He a loon liar. I concur, there is clearly more to the truth here than meets the eye. It's imperative that we clear up the issue of this phantom balloon, I feel. Oh no, not phantom balloon! Witness, you will give us some testimony about the balloons you were operating at exhibit? Apparently it's the exhibit now.
Yes.
Gracie, my lord. Gracias.
Gracias.
Your grass.
Mr. Loon's balloons.
Yeah. As I said, what's our balloons is no lie. Every balloon I had in the sky landed safely. All three of my balloons were carrying passengers. If they fell to the ground in an explosion, it was a catastrophe. But you can't get away from the fact that a burnt up applause was found at the scene, can you? The coppers at the yard reckon it was probably some debris thrown from the explosion on the stage. As I was mistaken, my balloons have the red and blue zigzag stripes anyway. I mean, okay. So your assertion is that the balloon in this child shop was not belonging to you? If he even saw a balloon in the first place. Oh, I do not like the sound of it. It is very bad for business. I have a good mind to sue the land. Oh no!
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
If you attack us, we will fight back. We will That's what he looks like he's doing. Dude. What happened to All Out War? Mr. Loon doesn't appear to be lying or buying, but that doesn't change the fact that the testimony and evidence are contradictory here.
If defense is unable to find a fault with the witness statement, the court must consider them the truth. Think long and hard, that my friend. Hodman's watching, by the way.
The situation has clearly changed now. I have to get to the bottom of what happened here, no matter what it takes.
Cancel. You may now cross-examine the witness.
I'm gonna laminate the witness.
Laminate the witness.
Okay.
Hold it!
You couldn't just have forgotten, maybe.
Sir, I might not notice if I was given 100 lentils and one was missing. But we are talking about 3 enormous balloons. Do you believe I could have mistaken about something so grand expensive? I took the liberty of having Inspector Grayson check this gentleman's warehouse. Okay. I have the report here. He clearly says a total of 3 balloons. The balloons. It would appear no mistake has been made then.
Surely Mr. Strug could have been sent for such a menial task.
What, me? I'll tell you what I told the boss. East End kids like me can only count up to 2. Obviously that ain't true, but the boss bought it and said have to go himself in that case.
Huh.
Oh my god, funny. Oh, he's angry.
Carrying passengers there fell to the ground and explosion would occur faster.
Hold it!
It'd be quite a catastrophe if they fell to the ground for any reason, I think. On that note, Mr. Loon, tell me, what is that keeps these balloons in the sky?
Hot air, are you idiot?
Yes.
That is like asking why does a candle burn bright? It burns bright because it burns bright, and the balloon flies because it flies. What else?
That must be Italian for, I don't know. Oh, he's Italian, okay.
Okay, that I was wondering. There are 2 types of flying balloons, hot air balloons and gas balloons. Hot air balloons work on the principle of hot air being less dense than cold air, whereas gas balloons are either lifted by using gas that is lighter than air. My balloons are filled with the magic gas, I believe. Okay. Hydrogen. Lighter. Yeah. Lighter than air, but highly explosive. Yep. Oh good lord. I do not permit smoking of cigarettes in many of my balloons. The magic gas does not like fire. A small spark of electricity could cause the entire balloon to explode.
Like this.
And that's with you, listener. All that comes out of your mouth is explosives.
Explosives.
I tell you, my balloons are perfectly safe. They have to be, or I cannot eat.
Are you gonna eat your balloons?
None of my balloons exploded that day, and I am completely sure that someone. But if you still say that it was what happened, you must show me the proof.
Alright, so Mr. Loon had 3 balloons in the air that day.
Then what's the mystery balloon?
If none of them were damaged, then what was the one that exploded? Okay. I was surprised to find a piece of fabric still at the scene, actually. Didn't you search the area surrounding the stage for clues?
Nah, I'm not into picking stuff up off the ground, me. Always works out way better than diving into people's pockets instead.
Oh my god. So much for the new career path.
Yeah. Mind you, the boss is hands and knees picking up all kinds of rubbish from the floor. The thing is, the cage went crashing because the tower, didn't it? So that's where most investigation's going on.
Even so, I would have thought someone from Scotland Yard would have gathered it up as evidence.
Alright, listen to you stubble-pressed I bet a balloon is so you're the best investigator in the world.
I am. Pardon?
Well, you ain't got a badge have yet like this one. I could arrest you with this if I wanted to. Oh no.
I wouldn't put it past her.
Yup. Come think of it. There was talk of some scorching on the ground at a meeting we had about the investigation.
Okay.
Hold it!
There was considerable damage to the stage and surrounding area, wasn't there?
Yeah, some of those what were watching the spirit were caught in the blast and injured. Good job, the old contraption didn't keel over.
I hadn't even considered that.
Seems there were great panic after the incident occurred. Nevertheless, the police shouldn't have missed a torn piece of the envelope from the balloon. Inspector Gregson can expect
Repercussions.
repercussions. Jesus, my brain just like completely. Let me swap all the fishing ships there. Okay.
The man's sole pleasure.
No, that matters. That scrap balloon means nothing. Night.
Yet.
Yet.
Or something.
Something like that.
I only caught the last end of it.
Yeah.
Hold it!
You mean the color is wrong?
Please, sir, I do not have any green balloons in my warehouse.
Yeah, a piece of green cloth was found at the scene, and it's unmistakably from a balloon.
Well, I do not know what that could be. For the sake of argument, let's say that the green balloon did explode above the stage. Yep, you can't, therefore conclude that it happened on the day in question.
Why not?
There has been
Recreational.
balloon flights over Hyde Park operating from before the Great Exposition. Okay, one could have exploded on some earlier date. Unfortunate, as I'm sure you'd agree. You believe it may have been from some other earlier balloon accident that
Predates
the expedition? The experiment. As the story says, it's not from one of the balloons. Here, the little barker from was mistaken of what he saw. Oh, he angry.
Excuse me!
What you saying, little boy? Is something wrong, Master Gots? It's Master Wilhelm Gottsrich 6 man Orstenstein. It's on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, something is wrong. I know what I saw. There was a green balloon there, and I swear over Bohemia.
You can speak as much as a bad language as you like, but it changes nothing. Okay, one bad language to another bad language. You do not have evidence, Erzo, that I must tell your parents to punish you, eh? Oh.
Oh, perhaps we'll let the judge decide when it comes to punishments. Evidence. What is evidence?
To give example, young man, a photograph, for instance, some tangible proof of what you claim.
Well, why didn't you say so sooner? I have the photograph here.
Oh, good gracious.
What? I had not been up in the balloon for a little while, so I was very excited. Ta-da! I have lots and lots of photographs of the concerto, of the Bohemian exhibits of the streets of London, of the hot eels, cellars of balloons and shit. And the instantaneous kinesis experiment. Did you take a picture of that? Yeah, one picture.
He's so excited.
Really? You did take that one. I wanted was a ride in the balloon. I was not interested in boring experiments. Never mind that. Can you show us the photograph? Because it makes me laugh. Of course, then you will see. You will see that I am not lying, that I really did see a green balloon. I mean, it's in, like... Okay. Well, I see you are too shocked to speak.
Yes, I think I shocked indeed, the word young man.
Yeah, perhaps you cannot see that it is a green balloon from this photograph, but that's not my fault. That is the fault of the stupid person who made the camera. That is one very bohemian sounding cry. Yeah.
Very well. The court will accept this photograph as evidence.
Okay.
Well, what can we see that can show us?
It's not my fault. This is the fault of this person who made the camera. Well, never mind. I'm sure you have plenty of wonderful sepia memories to take home with you. In any case, when exactly did you take the photograph? Well, it was on the day of the big explosion. You don't say. When I pressed the shutter release, there was this very loud bang, and a hot wind rushed over my face. That means this photograph was taken a split second before the explosion occurred.
Well, if you ask me, this black and white photograph changes nothing. I don't know. I cannot get the flying pig. Fig.
A fig pig. Lovely language you picked up. As I thought, Mr. Loon's testimony just doesn't quite add up. The young bohemian boy claims to have seen another fourth balloon, but Mr. Loon vehemently denies the possibility, and if it's hard to imagine, the man in the charge could be mistaken with the number that were in there. Still, this inconsistency must tell us something, I'm sure. Okay. 3 of my balloons are carrying a thing. Let's look at the thing.
Look at the photography.
Yes. There's no one in that balloon.
No.
He said there were people in balloons, but there was no one in that balloon. Also, he down there. And then that man is gonna die. Out there, if they fell to the ground, we're carrying. Yeah.
Objection!
Unfortunately, the photograph Mr. Gotts took can't tell us about the color of the balloon, but it can tell us something else, something crucially important.
What?
It shows that the picture balloon wasn't carrying any passengers.
My goodness, you're right. Well, surely all the balloons would have been carrying passengers. There would be no sense in it otherwise. See, they're for pleasure. For seeing the view, my balloons only fly with passengers.
Which tells us the pictured balloon isn't one of them. So when the incident occurred that day, there was a fourth balloon in the skies above the experimentation stage. The mysterious green balloon.
I know nothing. Yay. I can only tell you one thing. This balloon was not carrying passengers, and it was not one of mine. It was one of mine. He on a block.
Oh.
Objection!
He is.
Meow. Are you legally turned tradesmen everywhere you care to look? Clearly one such entrepreneur, they decided to capitalize on the opportunity posed by the Great Explosion and managed to operate balloon flights on Mr. Loon's watch without him realizing.
Hi, Luna.
The, are trying to steal my profits. I did not notice because of the, termination that went wrong on the stage.
This fourth balloon exploded at the very same moment Mr. Asman was beamed from the stage below.
Right, I saw them scraps that fell at the grand after and left them scorch marks. They didn't come from the stage at all, it was bits of the balloon run down. But because no one was in it, it didn't get no attention.
Mysterious fourth balloon carrying no passengers silently floating over the experimentation stage.
Objection!
This photograph shows us nothing more. Okay. A stray balloon carrying no one and operated by some trader clearly has nothing to do with this case.
I mean...
Yeah, its relevance as impunity, I must say. The court has been submitted since third sample testimony already. The prosecution calls for this trial to be concluded. Oh. He wants it done. Oh. The thinking.
Really? Here we really got to the truth. Yet... No, I can't let this opportunity slip away. The jurors' minds are made up. And not in our favor. What else can this photograph tell us? Is there nothing more we can learn from it? I think there is more.
Yeah.
Objection!
Ladies and gentlemen, no jury, wait, please don't give your decisions yet. For my final trick, the photograph from the Master Gods. May well be very hiding more vital clue.
Yeah, what's that? A vital clue? Caught his mouth. We're all past the point of mere possibilities. It's time for it now to tell the court. What exactly does this alleged clue in the photograph prove? The balloon's owner, the balloon's color, the cause of balloon.
Let me look at the photograph again. I see it! There's a beam going up, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so
Okay.
I think the explosion.
Yeah, so explosion.
The cause explosion. Well, you can reasonably assume that the pictured balloon was destroyed in the searing heat of the explosion. Yeah, that's right. It's not my fault.
Evidently. Because the birdcage from the machine real highs in the sky where it had been flying. And the balloon being filled with flammable hydrogen instantly explosively ignited.
Objection!
But objection. No, that's not what happened.
What? It would appear that this photograph requires closer examination, yes. Counsel for the defense, you will enlighten the location of this clue in the photographs for the court.
Headbang. Yeah, of course. Look closely, it's plain enough to see. And what's shown is linked to another piece of evidence we have. In a way, that leads to an unbelievable conclusion. The clue that heavily suggests the real reason the balloon exploded is... This thing. God, I hope I have a right marker. The timing of this photograph can only be described as miraculous. If you look, you'll notice there's a bright white light line. It goes there.
Most likely a ray of light caught accidentally on the film.
Incidentally.
Accidentally. I'm afraid. I see nothing of the sort.
I'm also afraid. If you look with a magnifying glass, my lord, it becomes clear what the nature of this bright light line is.
Bright light line. Goodness, what is that?
Undeniably some flashlight. Oh golly, do you think it might be lightning?
But it couldn't have been a finer day. Believe he must be thinking it fire.
A bolt of fire heading straight for the balloon like an arrow I have a gun.
He does have a gun, indeed. Even my aging eye would appear to be a flame of some sort. My word, are you suggesting that a flame struck hydrogen gas that filled the balloon?
Objection!
He doesn't like that. I'm sure the balloon would have been 56, fucking 60 feet above the ground at the time. Oh, no flame could possibly have reached such a height. Unless it's an arrow.
A crossbow arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's my opinion.
It's my opinion.
A particular piece of evidence found at the scene reveals how this is exactly what did happen.
What evidence? Evidence. If such evidence exists, cancel, then for goodness sake, present it, man. Okay! Which evidence explains this mysterious streak of flame that appears to be headed directly to the balloon? The stake, apparently.
Take that, bitch. This was found hidden at the foot of a small ornamental tree near the scene.
Good lord. Is that a crossbow?
An arrow dipped in oil and set alight could have been shot from this weapon, sending a flaming arrow straight into the hydrogen-filled balloon.
Are you suggesting a crossbow was used deliberately? Yes. Wow, man, that streak of light in the photo looks just like an arrow. Dang it. Then the explosion of the balloon, it was...
Very likely the result of a flaming arrow from this crossbow igniting the hydrogen gas inside.
No.
Oh, he's been shot.
I've been shot. Struck by. Order. Cancel. This is extraordinary suspicion.
If the aim was to cause the balloon to explode, the shooter could have used a gun, of course. However, there's an obvious reason why that would have been out of the question.
The noise of the discharge, of course.
Headbang, yeah, that's right. By using a crossbow, the projectile could be fired at the balloon silently.
Well, yeah, if someone's had shot a gun off an exhibition grounds, it would have caused a real panic. But with the big explosion, there was a very big panic anyway, no?
No. I don't like this. I should be pleased to have found a plausible new explanation for all this, but something feels wrong.
Objection!
Yeah. Do you understand the conclusion of what you're saying, my napping friend? Napples.
If a flaming arrow did indeed hit the balloon, then obviously it would have exploded. And if the birdcage appeared from the cloud of smoke that ensued...
Wait a minute, what are you really saying here? I don't get it. Was the birdcage beamed up into the sky after all, or what? My goodness me.
Ah, now I understand. That's what the sinking feeling is about. I think there's a good chance that the birdcage was actually concealed inside the balloon all along.
What? Did I just hear that correctly, Kensel?
Yeah, there's no going back now. The horse has bolted. Let's assume, as I said, the birdcage was hidden inside the green balloon from the start. On stage, when the experiment was started, birdcage and the instantaneous kinesis machine disappeared in a cloud of smoke. At that moment, the flaming arrow was fired from the ground, causing the green balloon to explode, and drawing the attention of the spectators to the sky above their heads. Ow! From amid the smoke, the hidden birdcage then appeared to fall down and crash into the crystal tower. think you'll all agree it's entirely plausible that what I've just described is the real truth behind the miraculous experiment carried out that day.
Good grief. He is lost for words.
Objection!
This is ludicrous. We were described as no science experiment. It's child's play. A contemptible display of stage magic, yeah.
Both Mr. Sholmes and Iris said that the experiment was a scientific impossibility. In which case, this is the only way to explain what happened that day.
In any case, the victim's body was found inside the birdcage in the Crystal Tower. If the kinesis didn't take place, how do you explain that? If I might put a word, a man of magic myself. Such apparent discrepancies can easily be explained by some simple deception.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Juror number 3.
All that would be needed is a doppelganger, someone who looked very similar to the victim, Mr. Asman, and having this other man appear on stage and to the front show us as a body double. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Of course, so in fact, Mr. Asman should have been inside the birdcage that was concealed in the balloon right from the start.
Objection!
That balloon would have been filled with hydrogen. Yes, anything hidden inside it would have been scattered to the four winds when it exploded. Okay. No one would have ever embarked on such a risky venture.
Not necessarily. The explosive force of the gas balloon would very much depend on the mixture ratio. Juror number 4. Flying balloons are rarely filled with pure hydrogen, but a mixture of other gases such as helium as well. Helium on its own doesn't explode, but by controlling the gas mixture ratio, the explosive force can be altered.
The mixture ratio?
Obviously, the victim's body would have suffered some burns that would be unavoidable, but not to such an extent as to render this whole obscene charade impossible. So everything that happened can be explained, logically and scientifically. The explosion that engulfed the stage at the start of the experiment was no accident. It was all part of elaborate deception to make it appear that instantaneous kinesis had occurred.
Well, goodness me.
And if we accept that this is what happened, it means that the victim, Mr. Asman, was never present on the public experimentation stage to begin with.
Yeah.
In short, you're a bitch. He couldn't have been killed by the defendant, who was on stage in full view the entire time.
Nerd. I've been hit.
No. This will be very hard for the prosecution to counter. Lord Van Yikes can't credibly maintain that Professor Hairbrain is a suspect now.
Is it
Hairbrain? Oh shit.
Yes.
What's he gonna do now?
Mr. Nahoto, I appreciate your efforts, thank you.
Professor.
But you can stop now. I'd keep your mouth shut, please.
Sorry.
What's all this about, Mr. Hairbrain? I, Albert Hairbrain, hereby confess that it was me who said Mr. Odie Hansen. Yes, it was me with my faithful friend and partner Andrew Screwdriver. Okay.
What? What are you doing?
Is he just doing that because he doesn't want people to go through his machine? I'm
Either
confused.
that or he's being blackmailed.
Order. If I explain this sudden confession, yeah.
God damn it. Professor Hairbrain, what are you talking about?
It's what I've said all along. I must protect my hypothesis, my precious machine. You stand there and claim it was all a trick and an elaborate prank, but what's your proof? No, you have to extend the machine if you wanted to prove it. But then it would be all an effort. My beautiful professors would be lied before. Bear, I mean, the indignity of it.
It's clearly that you drew the plans from the experiment, but you didn't actually build it. It's quite conceivable that you're a dupe, Professor. If you'll just let me...
Beric? Brock? Whatever. Yes. I'll cooperate. I'll do whatever you say. I swear it. Oh, so please ensure the special experiment acted and her to protect my creation. Pray forgive us this security of filling my hollow chest with essential venture.
Okay. Whatever you just said.
Oh my god, I know. I kind of zoned out. Here's to my learned his friend.
What? Give me it.
And his upcoming attempt to clarify the defense position in light of accused confession.
Yeah?
Do you intend to formally assert that the experience was nothing more than a conjuring trick? Because the moment you do, the special evidence for the scientific act that protects the professors will cease to apply. Oh my god, so much. The prosecution will then demand our explanation of the machinery involved in order to establish the truth. Oh god. However, if you acknowledge that the machine is genuine and instrumental in the victim's murder, any chance of mistaking will be crushed, and the community of the professors has to be preserved. Well, counsel, what is the defense official position on this matter? God.
Professor Herbring, my client, actually asked of me was to prove that the explosion on stage was an accident and protect the secrecy of his hypothesis. There's no way to do that without implying the professor's guilt. Do I protect my client's life by shooting his innocence, or do I uphold my client's request to but see him condemned? Either way, I can't avoid betraying his trust.
You've been silent enough. Isn't talking your trade, my learned friend? Okay. Or has all knowledge of English escaped your confused whose mind? Oh no!
It's escaped your mind.
Mr. Naruto!
There's no escape here. I have to make a choice. But it's an impossible one. I have to give up on something, but what? Defense asserts that the defendant's instantaneous kinesis machine was in fact...
Oh god.
You know what? Hairbrain's being a dick. I'm gonna fuck him up. No, I can't say it. My client places faith in me. I just can't let him down.
What must I give up on? Is not the question you have to ask yourself here. Is what can I protect?
Where'd you come from?
Hello again, Mr. Naruto. It's been far too long.
Am I hallucinating? Sato-san.
Hiya.
My first sub takedown in 6 months.
There'll be time to talk later, Mr. Naruto. For now, we must concentrate on the task at hand.
Which is working out not what I have to give up on, but what I can protect. I'm up. Professor Herbring.
Yes.
Yesterday you told me the science is the pursuit of truth. Well, my job is to pursue the truth too.
Yes, of course.
And personally, I believe that you didn't stab Mr. Aslan. I think Andrew did. Because Andrew has a mind of his own. This fucking Andrew. That your experiment and the machine you built with the victim are questionable. Truth behind that is what we must pursue now. Yay. Goodbye.
Yeah. So, you finally open your eyes and your mind to the truth. I minds.
What?
As for you, Albert, you can't ignore this any longer.
What about Andrew?
Haven't heard my learned friends' sessions?
Howdy-ho!
Until you have something to say. But,
Lord Van Daddy?
oh no. Gosh, I've never heard him speak that way before.
It goes with what I just said.
I know. In truth, there is one thing, something I remember that's of relevance.
You have real evidence?
When on the day it happened, just before I even the experience, I saw a man near the stage. I saw
a man?
A man holding that crossbow.
You saw a crossbow holding a man?
I beg your pardon. Crossbow man, apparently.
Professor, what was his name? Did the man have any distinguishing feature? What did he look like?
Yeah, taller than me, and then thinner than me, with straight hair, straighter, whiter than me.
Undertaker?
Let me see, one less lens than me, two, a monocle, a rather stylish black monocle.
Monopoly Man?
I know. One thing in particular will help to properly identify him, man. You see, I know him very well. After all, he's the energy who built my invention.
Invention.
Yep. Invention. What? That's why I was thinking.
He built the machine? Did Andrew do it?
That's right. Mr. Hazen instructed to me years ago, introduced me, and also instructed him. He's the man of by the name of
Enoch.
Enoch Debler? Debber?
Just... Enoch looks like it's a backwards name, but okay.
Oh, I know. Enoch.
Drebber.
Does this man mean something? Members of the jury seem flustered.
Not a name. By science. I hate science. I was forced into this life.
Not a name any conjurer wishes to hear either.
Who on earth is he? I'm afraid. And then fuck science. I heard in science circles, after that name, there's a talk of another flamboyant experiment that turned out to be nothing but stage trickery in the end. Obviously, the rascals of the government's research grant money.
When musicians are in need of money, I heard them resorting to these underhand tactics,
yeah.
Tactics to use some acquaintances of mine with experience of such things have mentioned Enoch Dever's name before.
The man is both an engineer and a magician. Yes, we're dealing with an unparalleled confidence trickster here. That's Enoch Drebber for you.
Okay.
So silent.
Oh, it's music. So let's show you then. My investigation, my great machine. It was just a grand illusion. Yep.
Considering what we've just heard about Drebber's character, I'm sorry to say that sounds increasingly likely.
Even though no one else believed it, I wanted to. I wanted to believe that machine would function exactly as my hypothesis predicted. Which is why you were so opposed to it being investigated, I presume. I knew that if the machine was detailed, its construction would give away my hypothesis. I don't think people care.
No.
Obviously, I didn't want that to happen, but at the same time, I knew that if it was found to be nothing more than a trick than a work of deception, then everything it worked towards, all my research, all of my dreams, my whole life would be over. And I was terrified at the prospect.
So you really had no idea then, did you fucking loser? About the true name of the nature of the machine that was built and the true nature of Mr. Drebber.
I never questioned anything. I didn't want to question it.
So it's entirely possible that you didn't question it. They were working together to use you as a means of fraudulently acquiring the research grant money.
Yes.
He's like, yeah.
When I announced my invitation to the crowds that day, it was the finest one of my career. I pulled all the levers, turned all the dials. That's exactly what Deborah described. When the smoke suddenly started blowing out, I panicked. I didn't know what was happening. But I really don't know how the whole engine was made to work. I don't know anything anymore. He's a disgrace.
Mm-hmm.
Let me confirm one final point with you, Professor. Do you know consent to the prosecutor submitting the necessary paperwork to release your investigation the protection offered by the Special Decision for Scientific Equipment Act? Oh god, it's so much.
SDSEA. It's in the game.
Oh my god, funny. Yes, please go ahead. I'm very sorry.
I don't want to look at you anymore. Go away.
Lock you in the
Lock you in the dungeon.
Yeah, it would appear that we shall have to suspend proceedings for the remainder of the day now. Lord Von Sykes.
Daddy.
My lord.
Lord Daddy.
The court has been made aware of another party whose involvement in this matter is critical.
Father Christmas.
Yes. Mr. Deber. Gather information about the man if possible. I should like him served with a spina. I'd like him served with a spoon.
With a spoon.
With pleasure, my lord. Now, counsel for the defense.
Yes, my daddy. I mean, my lord. God. I'm so bent on saying daddy. I'm just like, yes.
My dad. When we are, I shall be looking for one thing and one thing from you. Oh, evidence that is the defendant is innocent of the crime for which he presently stands accused.
I understand. I'm gonna headbang.
Good. In that case, this court is adjourned until tomorrow morning. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
No, fuck off.
Susie, take me down again.
Go, I don't know.
Go, gadget.
Go, gadget.
Do.
Nah, Mr. Naruto.
Ah, yes.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. You were right. I tricked you. You trusted me. I dragged you into my mess. Oh, how did it come? Oh, how did it ever come to this? I'm so sorry.
Did you really have no idea, Professor? About what Mr. Drebber was really up to? I mean, are you that stupid? About what he was really constructing.
Yes, naturally. That machine was in my houses, all in my hopes and dreams. I had complete faith in it.
Alright, in that case, I won't say any more. Now, sadly, the murder accusation against you still stands. So we must do as much investigation as we can before the trial resumes tomorrow.
Oh, my glasses. Well, thank you for doing so much for me.
Hi.
I'm so sorry for arriving late this morning, Mr. Hoda.
Arriving late? Are you a ghost?
Did you see my postcard? I wanted to let you know when I had arrived.
Postcard? What postcard? I hid it from you, Bruno, so it would be a surprise.
Oh, shit.
I shot it. Well, did it work? I was surprised, alright, especially when she threw me to the ground and I needed to take a drink.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I'm just so happy to see you again. That sort of slipped out.
Maybe we could stick to more traditional displays of emotion in future. Susie's train was late Susie's train was late into London Victoria this morning, you see. But we made the coachman really whip the horse hard, so she didn't miss the whole trial. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, poor horses.
I know.
I'm watching from the gal early for a while, but in the end I'm afraid I couldn't contain myself.
I enjoyed the flip. Well, I'm glad you didn't.
Oh.
Having you at my side in court gives me the strength I need to win. So, I'm, delighted to see you back in London.
Oh, you're too kind, Mr. Oda. I'm delighted to be here.
I don't need to talk to myself anymore.
I hope I continue to be of service to you.
Of course. So, what's brought you back? Did Professor McToba not protest? Let's save all this conversation for when we're back at home, shall we? You know, I've made one of my special blends over for this special occasion.
Oh, Iris, how wonderful. I can't wait.
And so, Son was back in London. It's hard to describe how happy that made me feel at the time, but despite my erection, my brain had to process that for a minute. I'm like, yes, elation? No, erection. Our tale was about to take another, we're gonna go solve cases.
Get the fuck out of my courtroom.
Yeah.
Continued. For other courts.
Yes.